The 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by the one possessing control of or authority except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Welcome back to Off-Frame Games. My name is Chris, and we are back with Lucy, the eternity that you'd wish for. And on the last episode, I went all existential on us. And, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, myself, who is playing the main character, or the main character, however you want to see it, is okay, he's both an asshole and kind of an idiot. That's my interpretation. His reasoning for wanting to not tell his best friend who loves robots about Lucy, who is a robot that he had found, but that he had already told that he had a robot, does not make sense. Because he never actually said why. He just tried his best to avoid having those two meet. I don't know. And then our main character doesn't talk to girls. Or anybody, really. And now he's got a robot. He basically has a robot waifu. Alright? So, Lucy is an odd entity in this world. She's the closest thing to a human facsimile that kind of exists. And everybody is basically saying, yeah, no, they're fake, they're imitations, they're whatever. But at the same point, is it? Is it question mark? We don't know. The thing about AI and whatever is that, yeah, what is real, what is fake, and blah, blah, blah. Now, when you extrapolate everything, he still doesn't make sense. I just want to touch on that because stuff is going to happen. And I'm going to try my best not to or break up the flow of of what is happening in the game, but I think inherently that I do not agree with most of the people within this world. I'll get to that later. For now, let's go into the game. Oh my god, I've died and gone to heaven.
어서 오세요, 주인님. 오늘 학교는 어떠셨나요?
As usual, Lucy is waiting for me outside. Something as simple as this is enough to put me at ease. It's something I don't want to admit. It was the same as ever. Boring classes, lunch, more boring classes. I had to stop Dr. Gears from talking about you and wanting to meet you because I want to keep you all to myself. And then I came home. Nothing out of the ordinary.
학교 수업은 어떤가요?
I'm doing all right, I guess.
그렇군요. 다행이에요.
You know, my grades have always been pretty good, actually. In fact, I'm super smart, and I don't even try. I'm just that awesome. So
그러셨군요. 혹시 모르는 부분이 있다면 언제든 루시에게 물어봐 주세요. 분명 도움이 될 거예요.
What good would come out of relying on you? I brush her aside and into the house. My body has been feeling heavier lately. I don't feel too good. Maybe it's because it's starting to get cold. Maybe it's other things. I decided to take a shower first. I let the warm water run over my frozen body. It feels really good. And I swear to fucking God that if Lucy appears in this shower, I will turn this game off. I'm joking, I will not turn the game off, but I will be really disappointed. Also, that was loud, I do apologize. After taking a light shower, I step out of the bathtub. And then I wrap a towel around myself. At that moment, I feel someone's presence at the door. Lucy suddenly reveals herself. No, this is a this is a visual novel. I never expected the only female entity in this game to appear in the shower. I fall backwards in surprise. I grip my towel tightly to make sure that it doesn't come off.
주인님, 왜 그렇게 놀라시나요?
Says the clueless perpetrator. It's cold. Who gave you permission to barge in here?
응? 특별히 화장실에 들어오면 안 되는 이유라도?
Hold on. I figured what has been bothering me I've realized now what has been bothering me this entire time. I'm gonna let part of this just go on.
물소리가 끊긴 것을 듣고 들어왔답니다. 무슨 문제라도 있나요?
So, there is a trope. There is a trope that you sometimes find in movies. The most prevalent being The Fifth Element, Tron, and anything with a learning program, AI, or entity. Now, there's a video that I had recently seen, and this explains this far better than I ever could. Also, he spends time and actually, edits his videos. But it boils down to what he called, and I'll put a link down below. It was what he called the born sexy yesterday trope. All right. A character, let's say Lilu from, Fifth Element, is sexy, attractive, in universe is perfect, etc. She's a badass, she does whatever. But she is naive. She's almost childlike in her naivete. And that means that the very first human, usually a male, that she meets ends up being the perfect man to her. Because he is so learned in the ways of normal complacency that she doesn't know about the world, but he knows everything about the world. And even though he is an everyman sometimes, he is sometimes an everyman, like a normal dude, he is suddenly thrown in a position where he is the most important person to this beautiful, abstract, gorgeous, woman that needs him. Obviously, there's more to it, and I am not doing this topic a service at all, but that type of mentality just fucking annoys me. I like my women. And I like my people, and I like my characters, and I like my dudes, and I like my whatever, to have competency. Now, the characters that I am particularly fond of are females that are so badass in their own right that they are, in essence, super powerful and they can handle themselves. If they want help, it's only if you offer them help, it is only to help them along, not to do it for them. I don't like childlike characters. I don't like childlike characters as a love interest. Now, I pick up these games and I have next to no idea what the fuck is going on with any of them. It seems interesting. I play them. I record them. I read them. Light novels. Unfortunately, I don't go to a lot of light novels unless there's something that draws me towards it. And obviously, I can't always be right. But this is what's been bothering me about this game. She is the love interest, she's the robot, she's etc. She's subservient to the master, servant robot nature, and she's naive. And this guy is like her only source of human interaction that she recalls or remembers or wants to whatever. And I don't think I like it. But enough about that. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'll put that to the side. I do apologize if this has ruined the LP or the game. I do apologize. But I do these to find stories and etc. And as a reminder, I'm going to put the video that I mentioned down below. Give it a look. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, just like stop by and give it a like. So, help the guy out. Anyways. But I can no longer make that kind of distinction. I've become unable to make such simple judgments.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing. You're a robot, but also kind of a human, but also not a human, but also subservient to me. And anyways.
그러신가요? 오늘은 어쩐지 컨디션이 안 좋아 보이시던데 몸은 괜찮으신가요?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
정말인가요?
Yeah, so you can get out. You can get out of the bathroom now. It was at that moment that her forehead suddenly came into contact with mine. As a robot, she could easily tell my heartbeat from a distance, but in order to take my temperature, she has to give me skin-to-skin contact. Again, I don't know what this game is. I know exactly what this game is, and this is not what I signed up for. I wanted to find something that was about the human interaction with robots in like a meaningful way. I don't want Chobbits. Before I knew it, Lucy's face has ended up mere inches away from my nose.
역시 생각대로예요.
What? I frantically back away in order to create some space between us. What are you doing?
평상시보다 체온이 조금 올라가 있네요.
I just got out of the shower. So, yeah. Don't do that. You surprised me. You're the only female-esque interactions that I've ever had in my entire life. This is putting me in a very awkward position.
깜짝 놀라셨나요?
Yeah. Yes, I'm fucking surprised.
주인님이 깜짝 놀라시는 이유를 모르겠어요.
Honestly, for somebody who spends so much time on the internet, I'm flabbergasted. You should really know why having a remotely attractive high school girl-looking robot in the shower or bathroom with a guy in a towel and then coming in skin-to-skin contact does not fluster the guy who can't even talk to a girl.
놀라게 할 만한 일을 하지 않았는데요. 놀라신 이유가 뭔가요?
I actually just said it, so go back like half a minute.
그거야?
I do find it actually difficult to explain. This damn robot. Could it be that she already knows why I'm so shocked. It's because your skin's too cold. Yes. Obvious lie.
그건 아니에요.
Hey. Don't lie to me.
루시의 피부가 차가운 것이 아니에요.
Uh-huh.
주인님의 피부가 뜨거운 거랍니다.
Is this true? No. This is a weird anime trope, and I do not like it. Anyways, just don't do that.
에헴, 놀라지 마시라.
What? What are you gonna tell me?
루시는 무려 실버 로봇의 역할도 수행이 가능하답니다.
Silveroid? What the? Oh, the type of robots specifically designed to assist the elderly. Wait, did you just call me an old man? I'm 29. I am not an old man. I'm probably an old man to have some of the people watching this, but still.
의사 선생님처럼 전문적인 일은 하지 못하지만 간단한 건강 케어라면 가능해요. 체온, 혈압, 맥박, 배뇨량 검사, 소변 검사 등등을 할 수 있답니다.
The longer this game goes on, the more like I don't wanna have to deal with this stuff like this. There's no reason to put certain phrases that have popped up, certain instances that have popped up, other than to put a lewd twist to the person playing. And I'm not a saint. I'm as perverted as the next guy. But it's ham-fisted. It's too on the nose. It's too whatever. It just doesn't. It's not. I'm not intrigued. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm not interested. I'm gonna put my clothes on. So, yeah, just get out.
밀지 마세요. 어서 몸 상태를 체크해야만.
Say anything about a rectal thermometer, I will turn this game off. I ignore her and continue to pushing her outside, both in the game and outside my mind. Then I shut the door. I hurriedly gather my clothes and put them on. Did I legit have an entire episode in the bathroom? Bullshit is this? I'm almost finished with my studies for the day. I check the time and I realize that it's getting pretty late. I look around the room, but Lucy is nowhere to be seen. It is a very tiny room, and honestly, if I can't see her right now, then she is really small. I wonder what she could be doing. So I start to get a little curious. I get up from my chair and go look for Lucy. Speaking of the devil, at this very moment, Lucy enters my room. What were you doing, automaton?
네, 집안일을 하고 있었답니다.
What could have possibly taken her so long? Okay. It's hard for me to say that I actually do want to continue this series because there are so many instances of... Let's take for a moment that Lucy is a 100% pure female. Okay? She's a maid, she's a whatever, she's a live-in house guest, whatever. And she's not there. And then I go look for her, and then she says she's doing chores, and like, what took you so long doing chores? It's like she's fucking doing chores, man. Like, unless you want her to be next to you at every single moment, which by the way is unhealthy, alright? If there is a person that you want right next to you every single moment of every single day. That's unhealthy. Gotta take a break, take a little step apart, do take a walk. But it's just weird. This game has so many instances, and I don't know if it's the original writing or if it is the translation. But there are points where there's point of contentions that I have with just story elements. It might be the same reason why I am not interested in Shauna at all in The Legend of Dragoon, because the game is doing everything it can to force the thought of attractive robot is human but not human. My confusion of the main character is that I want her to be human, but I'm not, also don't know that she's a robot, so therefore I can't fall in love with her, but I am falling in love with her type thing. And it's like, there are more subtle ways to do it, and also not to be an asshole about it. And the fact that she is so subservient and is willing to pretty much take me hitting her with just pouting is just not cool. I asked something else instead. By the way,
네, 모르는 것이 있으신가요?
how was it like when you were at the lab?
연구소요? 어땠냐고 하시면
Yeah, did you get along with anyone there?
연구소 분들은 다들 좋은 분들이셨어요. 다들 루시에게 잘 대해주셨지요.
I don't trust Lucy when she calls people nice. I wonder if she's ever insulted anyone in her life.
그래도 굳이 한 분을 꼽아야만 한다면 박사님 한 분이 가장 기억에 남아요.
A doctor, you say?
루시를 만들어주신 분이에요. 점잖고 중후한 멋이 나고 수염이 인상적인 분이셨지요.
Tell me more about this mustache. Not the doctor, I just want to know about the mustache.
다른 분들도 좋았지만 그분께서 가장 루시를 아껴주셨어요. 루시도 그분을 가장 많이 따랐답니다.
Do you want to see him again?
네, 기회가 된다면 꼭 다시 한번 뵙고 싶네요.
Do you want to spend more time with him?
그렇네요. 역시 기회가 된다면 다시 한번 같이 지내고 싶어요.
I see.
하지만
She stops for a moment.
루시는 주인님 곁에 있는 것이 가장 행복하니까요. 나중에 만약 주인님에게 루시가 필요 없어지게 된다면, 그때에도 박사님을 볼 기회가 온다면, 그때는 박사님과 같이 지내고 싶어요.
So, he's your second choice.
2차 주망이네요.
But are you satisfied with that? He treated you better than I ever did, right? Because I am an asshole. He knows a lot about robots too. And he'd probably be a better person to rely on whenever something happens. Wouldn't it be better for you to serve him as a master instead?
주인님, 혹시 루시가 필요 없어지셨나요?
Honestly, if I stop playing this game, then no, I have no more need for you. But we'll talk about that later. What do you mean?
그런 게 아니라면 그런 말씀은 하지 말아주세요. 루시는 오랫동안 쭉 여기서 주인님 곁에 있고 싶으니까요. 지금 이 생활에 만족하고 있으니까요. 그러니까 그런 말씀은 하지 말아주세요.
I see. I felt that I was being silly. To be able to find comfort in the words of a mere robot. I truly felt like an idiot. That doesn't make any sense. He asked her misleading questions. She talked about basically her ex, the person who made her. And he's like, but if you ever want to leave, it's just whatever. I shouldn't. This guy, I just don't like this guy. It's like, come on, man.